How's it going, guys? Just gonna do a update on the Fluval here, and something interesting. If you guys didn't know, I'm actually using my Costas, my sunglasses, for filming. Takes the blues out, just like some of those filters you can buy for your phone, or the glasses you see at the local fish shops and all that stuff. And no, they don't have to be Costas. I had $20 ugly stick glasses from Walmart that do the same thing. I fish and stuff, so it takes the glare off the top of the water so you can see better, and so on and so forth. So just a trick if you guys are making YouTube videos or want to get some good pictures of your tank or whatever. So I guess this is a pretty big update, because my last video I had 2 arches, and this is all the same rock. I can't believe how many different scapes you can do with the same rock. I didn't really sit down and say, oh, okay, I'm gonna rearrange this whole tank. I moved something and one thing led to another, and before I knew it, I was changing the entire tank. I think it looks pretty natural this way. I'm digging it. Everybody's pretty much happy. I have Aptasia breaking out, so I have more Aptasia X on order. Maybe I'll make a separate video of that and my experience, because there's a bunch of mixed opinions on that stuff. It does tend to spread them, it seems like. I don't know. There are apparently some other methods, but they don't seem that great, like injecting lemon juice into them, whatever. So always trying to improve things. I guess that's why it's more of a hobby. You know, if you want to have something that's set and forget, I guess get some goldfish, set up a tank in the corner. Nothing against that, that's fine, but that's kind of like what I like about this hobby. Is always something changing. You're always adding corals or trying to make somebody happy that's not, and color up like you want it to, and be bright, and the flow and everything like that. The flow change is helping with sandbed, keeping it white. Not gonna lie, I stirred it up a little bit for video purposes so it looked a little better. It wasn't bad, but you know, not gonna lie, you see what I named this channel, realistic reefing. You know what I mean? Try to keep things, I don't know, practical, I should say. It's not necessarily kind of budget friendly, but not, I don't know, just realistic. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sell anybody on Apex systems or anything yet. You know, maybe I'll get there someday. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm liking filming with these sunglasses. You can kind of see some of the colors. So I said about fragging the pulsing Xenia here. There you go. There's your realistic answer. That they come off with the flow. I don't know what I'll figure out another method. I tried fishing line. You can't even see it in there on the plug yet, but some of them stayed. I'm trying to do some of the Kenya tree and the pulsing Xenia. This guy looks pretty cool back here. When I change this tank, I'm liking how this tank looks from the side too, which is pretty cool. A little bit of shadowing and whatnot, but yeah. So if you guys have any questions, just ask in the comments. My other video, I kind of went over all the upgrades I did and stuff on this tank, and let me know if you guys want to see my low-tech setup and talk about that, because that tank is pretty much has been a set and forget. I'm not gonna lie, for saltwater. I don't have any corals in it, but I mean, I'll make a whole separate video for that. I barely ever have to touch that tank, and that because most my efforts go towards this tank here. You can see some of these zoanthids aren't happy because of the Aiptasia popping through. I have the Aiptasia X coming tomorrow. We typically leave on the weekends, go down to the beach and stuff like that. We'll see how that works out. But I want to get rid of those, the ones that are in there, stop stinging my corals. If you didn't know, Aiptasia stings and irritates your corals, and they retract and, you know, aren't happy. This guy's opening up more up here. There's like a few heads on there, and I don't know, just the flow, because that's pretty much in the same spot. I moved up a little bit, but it's pretty much in the same spot. I think the flow change has helped that to open up more. And the fire shrimp, he doesn't have his arch to hide it under in the cave, but he seems to still be pretty happy, and I'm happy that I'm seeing him more. I added a peppermint shrimp in here from my other tank over there. They're supposed to help eat Aiptasia, but one isn't really going to make a dent in anything. And some of these things are getting pretty big. So, yeah. We'll see you guys next time.